Hi, this is Chloe Lang, and this is my second video about my husband who is joining the Coast Guard and is in basic training right now. That's kind of my experience in it, how it went for us, and what all happens when he's in basic and how it happens. And then what you're hearing in the background is my baby Jacob. He's right here. You guys want to say hi? Jacob, say hello. He's a pretty excited guy. He's in there just while I'm making the video because it would be pretty hard to hold him and let him play around while I'm making the video. Because maybe some babies of 11 months are chill, calm babies. Mine isn't. He's a little boy and he likes to get into everything. So I wasn't down for that. And so here goes nothing. So I'm kind of going to talk about the 24th is when my husband started basic training. I didn't really start, but in their terms it started, like the 2 months started. And so I'm gonna get up, I wanna get up. And so on like the 24th, he had what's called MEPS, and that was in the morning, and it was at like 6 in the morning, I think. So my baby and I were sleeping, and I was kind of like, my eyes were a bit open, and I was watching him get ready, shave, and do last minute stuff and all that, because I don't know, I couldn't sleep, right? I mean, I heard him going around, I knew he was leaving, exciting, but I ended up falling back asleep. And then, so he had like physical exams and I'm not sure, other things. And then at about 10 in the morning, he called because he was swearing in, yeah, is what it's called. So he was swearing in, and it's funny because I had just woken up, like literally like 3 minutes I had woken up with baby. I just finished changing his diaper, and his dad, his name is Jim, so my dad-in-law, walked in the room and was like, okay, he's swearing in now. And so it's time to get in the car and drive to MEPS, which is what we did here in Anchorage. Sorry, stretching. And so we went there and I got to watch him swear in, which was really fun. And then my baby started making noise. So my father-in-law, I'm so thankful he was there. If you have a little boy, make sure somebody else is present to take over. If you need somebody else to take over, because they can't be crying. You can't have somebody crying. You can't be making noise while they're swearing in, right? So he kind of walked out of the room, calmed him down, brought him back in. And then what's cool is that it's like a room, and so you come in the room, okay? It's a small room, not big at all. And you have a bunch of flags, different military flags, including the Coast Guard flag. And there's a man up front. I'm sorry, I don't know the terms. I don't know his rank, all that. Obviously somebody very important. And he says lines, and then the recruits repeat them. And they're basically swearing in. And like the people there, like myself and parents and loved ones of the people swearing in, got to go in the front of the room and actually face, our loved ones who were swearing in, which was really cool. So I got to see my husband, and he was saluting all seriously. He showed me how, because America has never lost a war. So we like that, downwards. It's not perfect, I'm sorry, but downwards. And I watched him do that in all serious, and it made me tear up for sure, because he loves this country and he takes those things really to heart, he really wants to do this. And so I was tearing up. It was a cool moment, but it went by so fast, literally not even a minute, guys, and it was over. And then we drove back home, and he had more business to do at MEPS. Not sure all what he did. I know he was briefed about his day and kind of how the events were going to unfold, and probably yelled at a bit as well, I would guess, to get them kind of in the basic training mindset. And then around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he gave me a call and said, all right, I'm at the I'm at the Anchorage airport, and you can come hang out with me till I need to take my flight, which was at 9:45 is when his flight was like taking off, or 10 was taking off. So boarded at 9:45. And so baby and I got to spend from like 3 o'clock till, 8 o'clock with him. And that was really, really nice. We walked around the airport, we ate together, and like the military gives him a coupon to eat. So already taking care of him, military takes care of their people really well, especially in the Coast Guard, I think more than other branches. And then we ate and kind of spent time with baby. It was the last time he was gonna see our little one for like 2 months, which is long in baby years, because when babies are growing month to month, they transform and they grow so fast. Oh my gosh, they go from like from crawling, walking, to like talking in no time. So he's going to be missing out also on a lot of things, and then also his birthday, which my baby's birthday is the 22nd of August, which I said in the last video, but I'll repeat it, why not, right? And so he's gonna be missing that, which is sad. Sorry, I kind of mumbled. And but you know, it's good to make sacrifices. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices for good things that you want, and so that's what we're doing. And so then we hung out in the USO, which is a military room, which is in the airport. And it's like, well, it's not a room, it's like a lobby with different rooms. And in the USO there's like a main lobby. The guy was really chill. My husband just signed his name, blah blah blah, said who I was, which I'm his wife, and his baby, so there was no problem with us. We didn't even need to show ID. And actually, I'm not sure actually if we showed our ID or not. This is weird, right? I don't even I'm not sure. But anyways, we hung out in there, and in there there's like a fireplace type thing that's not actually going, with a TV and different chairs. Really nice, really well kept. Free coffee, a bit of a kitchen, a bathroom with a shower. And I mean, the Anchorage USO is small because the airport's relatively small, and Anchorage, Alaska is just not like the place to be. But bigger airports like the Philadelphia airport, which is the airport from which like all the recruits for the Coast Guard met before taking a bus to Cape May, which is 2 hours long. That's the airport at which they hung out the next day, which was like the 25th of July. And at that airport, he told me that the USO was huge, like many showers, many bathrooms. And at the USO, they also have like a baby room or a kid's room with toys, and even a baby playpen where your baby can sleep while you're relaxing if you're military. Or like me and my husband was nice. We could spend time together in there in that little room with the door shut, and baby was playing and having a wild time in there. And that was awesome. And it's overwhelming a bit. And but so the next day when he was at Philadelphia airport, we were able to call each other, and we talked a bit here and there, but he was busy, and he was also meeting people with who he was gonna be, you know what I mean? And so we called a bit, and then he texted me like a last time. It was kind of hard. He texted me like last time on the bus, right when he was about to get at basic training, like so close that he texted me and I answered back, and he didn't answer back, because I'm guessing like he texted me and then right after he got off the bus, and it was on the lines like have fun and whatnot. Anyways, it was cool. And then so that's it. So like the 24th airport, blah blah blah, hanging out, him and I. And then 25th, goners, gone. And then he got there that evening, and then at like what was it? It was like 5:09 exactly. I remember exactly at 5:09 I received that phone call, a phone call during which the recruit is being yelled at and is reading a script. And this is exactly how it went. Yes, hello. All I hear is mumbling. I hear loud mumbling. I kind of hear words. It's sporadic. I can't actually understand what he's saying, but I get, okay, if I'm reverted, no, it's like, if I get reverted, I will give you one phone call. I am allowed one phone call, something like that. And then send me many letters, although you might not hear from me. And that was like it. That's all I got out of like a 35-second message. And then I was like, I can't hear you, blah, blah, and hung up right away. And I wish that I would have yelled like, I love you, because that's all he would have heard. And I mean, the message didn't really matter since I didn't get any of it, and it's like information that you already know or you get provided otherwise. So yeah, and that's pretty much how that went. I think that wraps up this video. Hopefully it was interesting for someone out there. And I mean, it's been like 4 days, I think, now that he's in. I'm at day 50 out of like 54. Yeah, so it's 4 days, if I can do math. And I'm only starting to miss him now, which I don't know, maybe that sounds wrong. But before I had like a longing for him, like I knew like, oh my gosh, he's gonna be gone for 2 months, like mentally. So I started to tear up here and there, but not more than that. And now today I'm actually like, oh, where's my husband and stuff like that. But it's still not bad. There's nothing to talk about too much. So, bye.